He wants that in the video. Cut down on the noise a little bit. Get back over here to welding. Welcome back to the channel. So, if you saw my last video, I was air arcing apart a bucket for a track hoe, cutting the teeth off of it. We are progressing in that today, is what we were doing. Hopefully, by the end of this video, I will be welding teeth on the bucket. Or so I thought. I kind of got ahead of myself saying that there. I'm currently heading to Ohio Cat to pick up our parts. The rest of the teeth are in. Kind of getting ahead of myself again here, but drove all the way to Ohio Cat because they were like, hey, your parts were supposed to be in 3 days ago. So I drove all the way there and was like, hey, I'm here to pick up my parts. And they were like, yeah, we don't have them yet. I don't know when they're supposed to be in. So I drove all the way back. Next day, call them. Turns out my parts were there when I drove there. So it was a debacle, but back to the storyline. So I might as well go ahead and pick them up. And then after that, I got a little bit more carving out to do with the air arc or air gouge, whatever you professionals call it. Got a little bit more to do with that, and then maybe we'll be welding. But that's a lot to do, so we'll see how this goes. If I'm being honest, I don't even know why I'm rebuilding this bucket. Why didn't we just buy one of these? That sucker is huge. Look at the productivity I could crank out with that thing. Unreal. Seems way more cost effective just to buy that and the new bucket than rebuild the bucket we got. Like, come on. Oh, this has been a long time in the making. I thought we were gonna be welding by this morning, but here it is 4 o'clock and we haven't started welding yet. But I think we are finally done with the air gouging. Totally done. Not the prettiest you ever seen, but I think it'll work. I think it'll work. So, yeah. All this right here. Haven't grinded on it none. Just got the rest of the welds out of there. So come tomorrow morning. We'll be hot and heavy on the welder. So hey, how's it going? So this is the next day that I was just talking about a minute ago. Thought I was gonna hit something. But this is the next day. It's actually the end of the next day. I've been welding on that bucket all day. We have a boy that works for us, or with us, that's in welding school. So he got out of school and he helped me weld on the bucket for a while. I am not done welding on it. And I know you guys didn't get to see any of it, but yeah, I was just busy. And I didn't really know what I was doing. I mean, kind of, but not really. So I wanted to make sure I had the whole system down pat before I started filming. So yeah, because I mean, it's been a hot minute since I've stick welded, and it's been a hot minute since I put a set of teeth like this on a bucket. So I was like, you know what, let's make sure we still remember how to do all this. But I'll show you the bucket here. After a full day of welding, and I mean, I only welded for like an hour or so last night. We got one and a half adapters on. This one, not done, still needs to be filled in. But this right here, that's what we're shooting for on the finished product. I screwed around there and accidentally laid a couple good welds. I didn't know I knew how to weld, but you surprise yourself every now and then. So tomorrow, I'm hoping to actually film way more of that and show you guys the welding and stuff. That air compressor is loud and annoying. But I'm hoping to film some more of it and show you guys some more of it now that I know that I'm able to do it. So hopefully you guys can see that. So we're about ready to start welding here. We're using these 7018 rods. I don't know what thickness this is. It's not the fat ones, but kind of my plan of attack has been just filling in with your smaller rods until we get a nice base layer there. And then after we really get it burnt in there good, then I've been coming along with these big old fat 7018s. There's the difference. See the difference? Then I've been coming in with the fat ones and just really filling it in. All right, one pass down, about 1 million more to go. So, it's been several hours later, been several welds later, but this is where we're at. So, we got mostly all this filled in for my likings. Our goal next is gonna be coming right along in here and filling this in, and then tying this into these. How's it going? So, I already got some slag on my camera, and I'm not trying to do that anymore, but we're getting ready to start welding on this thing again. I had to run home and get some lunch, a cheese stick. But I hope you guys don't mind hanging out right there, because that's the best angle I got for right now. If I ever get this freaking cheese stick open. So we're making some progress here. Got another tooth going on. Tate's trying his hand at it. Got out of school. He goes to a vocational school for welding, so you know, might as well give the kid a shot. Let him have at it. Sorry ladies, he is taking. Lucky for him, his girlfriend is deaf and blind, so it all works out for him. So that's the end goal right there. They're not all welded on yet. 3 of them are. The rest of them should go faster because, I mean, the side ones, you got so much more welds here and here. These aren't that bad. You just stack some in there and call it good. So hopefully we'll finish up. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, I don't know. But I think you guys get the gist of this. So we're gonna call it quits. I don't think I'm gonna keep filming and add like 10 days into one video. going to be the end of this video. So thanks for watching. If you're not, please subscribe. Give this video a like. You got any questions? Ask them. We'll see you in the next one. Oh, what are you still doing here? It's time to go home.